LeetCode 180, consecutive number. Find all the numbers that appear at least 3 times consecutively. Return the result table in any order. The result format is in the following example. We're going to take a look at this question and solve it with both SQL and Python, breaking it down line by line. All right, so let's take a look at our input table. We have this ID column, and then we have these numbers that are next to it. So we have 1 through 7 ID, and then numbers 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. And then we have an output, which is going to be called consecutive nums, which means we have to rename one of the columns. And it's an explanation. One is only a number that appears consecutively for at least 3 times. So we're going to be using something in SQL called lead and lag functions. This case, we're just going to be using lead because we're going to be taking a look at these. We're going to compare essentially this first number to the second, and then this first number to the third. If they're equal, then we return essentially this one number. Not too bad. So let's begin. So let's just write our select statement. Let's write num over here, then lead. We'll say num, mark it as 1. We're going to say over. We're going to order by ID, okay, as next number. And I don't know if I need ID, but I'm just going to populate that here. And then what I'm going to do next is just copy all this, and we'll just do this one more time, and we'll do it 2, and we'll say like second number like that. And then this is going to be, remove the comma, by the way. And then we're going to say this is from, and it's called logs. So this will get us everything in one line. I'm just going to run this. This isn't the final code, but by any means like that. Once I run this, we should have something down below. And you can see we have ID, num, next number, and second number. Awesome. So this is working. So I'm just going to make this a little cleaner. I'm just going to say with all nums as, we'll throw this into a CTE. We don't specifically need to format it like this, but I kind of just do. That's kind of how I think about it. Populate that. And then we're going to say select. We're going to grab a distinct number as consecutive nums. And why I put distinct is like, let's say we have like 5 in a row of one. Like we just want one to populate once. So we might get duplicates if we don't. So that's why I'm going to put this as consecutive nums like that with the distinct. We're going to say from, we're going to say all nums. And then we're going to say where. And this is, we're going to say num equals next number. And we're going to say over here, and we can usually want to put it on the second line, but honestly, we're going to be lazy and just copy and paste this over here. This is pretty cake. And we run that, should get the right answer. We got the wrong answer. What? Wrong answer. Oh, I forgot a U. That's embarrassing. I'm like, I should get the right answer, and I can't spell, apparently. So, you always gotta like that, right? It's been accepted now. So, let me just explain this one more time for you guys before we move into the Python. But I build out the select statement first. That way I can essentially build out a table where we have our next number and second number in the same row. It makes it so much easier to really look at these numbers if they're all in the same row with SQL. So we do that with this lead that we do. I throw the number in here, which is the column to take a look at. Lead 1 means 1 spot below. Lead 2 means 2 spots below. I'm ordering by this ID, which is already over here in ascending order. So it's kind of nice over here. If we want to change it, right, do that. But I mean, keep it easy with lead. And then just wrap this up in a CTE with width. And then we do a select. We're grabbing a distinct num just because of duplicates. Rename it as consecutive nums from the CTE that I created. And then I'm comparing this num to this first one and then this num to the second one. If they're both equal, then these two should be equal as well. And that is the question in SQL. Let's jump into Python. I'm going to start off first with, we're going to say logs because that's the table name over here. And you see it's getting passed in as logs as well. The first thing we're going to do is next number. So next number. And that's going to be equal to logs. We'll populate num in here, and then we're going to shift. So shift, and then we're going to define our periods. So periods equals 1. Okay. And just like that, and we'll copy again and just paste this, because while you rewrite it, I'll just try to memorize it and then it's fine. But then we're going to say, we're going to have second number. So log second number equals logs num, shift periods is 2. Then what I'm going to say is we're going to have a final data frame that's going to be equal to logs. Then inside of logs, we're going to take a look at a few things. We're going to put this in over here. We're going to say and we're going to put this in over here because we're going to be doing a comparison just like we did with our where statement. But this time what we're going to do in here, we're going to say logs num and double equal sign over here and say logs and populate our next number. Okay. And then we're going to copy this code inside over here, populate it to the second side of things and second number. So what we're doing, and you have to put these in these parentheses. It's annoying, but it is what it is, right? But we're saying final is logs, and we're grabbing everything in logs that fits this criteria, which is the num over here is equal to this next number, and right, logs num is equal to the second number. So same exact thing I did with my where, right? Now what we're gonna do is essentially do our distinct, but we're gonna do this with our data frame, right? So we're gonna say final equals final, and we still have this num over here. So let's grab our num like this. Then we're gonna say dot drop duplicates. So dot drop underscore duplicates. Okay. Then we're gonna say dot rename, which we can throw this another line, or we can just put it all together. Then we're gonna say columns equal, and we're gonna rename our num. So just like we did in SQL, we're gonna say num, and instead of me making a typo, I'm just gonna copy that over here and paste it so I don't look stupid. And we're gonna return final over here, final, and we're gonna just populate over here this column name, which I know I need to fix that space because it won't work if I don't. And this should be it. And it is not it because I have an error. So final equals final num dot drop duplicates rename column. Let's see why I have my error. Function has no attribute rename. Well, that's why I'm missing that. And now it should work. It's been accepted, and I know it's been accepted because this is my final code, and I submitted this earlier. So yeah, so let me just confirm this one more time with you guys. So what we're doing is we're using the shift in Pandas. We're going to grab essentially the next two numbers. With a period of 1, we're grabbing the next number. Period of 2, we're grabbing the second next number. Then what we're doing is we're looking inside of this logs data frame, and then we're populating anything where this number is equal to the next number, and we have to have that and over here where this number is equal to that third number. Then what we're going to do is drop any duplicates in this number column, num, and at the same time, we're going to rename that number column to consecutive nums, and then we just return that final data frame, which is the solution of consecutive nums. So that's it for this LeetCode question on the SQL and Python side of things. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you have a better solution, make sure to post it in the comment section down below. I'm always trying to learn as well as you guys. And if you guys want to help support the journey, and also learn with me, make sure to subscribe to the channel because I upload multiple videos every single week, not just these LeetCode interview type of questions. But if you do want to watch more LeetCode videos, I have a full playlist right over here.